Hey, this is Carol at CNC Creations, and today we'll be doing a plant pot gift. We're going to put a bow on it, and we're also going to enhance it to make it the nicest it can be for your remembrance or for just a gift. First, you're going to pick a plant. This is a peace lily. It can be gotten at any florist or even a store like Home Depot or Lowe's, which is good because then you can fix it up and it will be a really value for you in the way of money. First, we're going to decide where the front is because we're going to be putting our bow on, and I've gone around this plant. It kind of looks good here, but with the bow on the front here, this little place here, these little sticks and this would be a good place to cover up, and there's not so many leaves in the way to mess with your bow. Okay, so we're going to take, this is a floral wrap, and we have different colors. And I kind of like the pink because it's going to go with the flowers better. There is cellophane wrap also that you can use. This does have waterproof on one side. The green side is waterproof. So that's what we need. We're going to be watering this plant a little bit maybe before we take it. Now I'm going to gather it up. You have to gather it up. I'm doing it like in 4 places on each front and back, and then the sides I'm gathering up. And I'm taking this ribbon, which is a nice color for our flowers. And we're going to come around the back. First we got to put a stick in right here because this is what the ribbon is going to anchor onto. Okay. I'm going to gather this up. Get it good and tight in the back. You may have some more creases in it than just the 4 we did. Gather it up. Sometimes this takes 2 people. Okay, where's our stick? There it is, right there. Okay, then we're going to tie it on the stick. Tie it behind the stick. And you can come from the bottom. That's good to hold it in good, but come from the bottom up to the top. You tie on behind the stick and then in front of the stick. All right. You might even have to use tape or something to secure some of this. That's fine. But that looks pretty good. Okay, then we're going to cut this off. Then we're going to make our bow. Okay, making a bow, you take your loop in the front. Then we're going to make, this is the smallest one because it's going in the middle. Then you feed them down. We're going to make 2. Make a little one. Oops, I got the ribbon inside out. No, I think it's okay. Going to make 1 here and 1 here. And each time you're turning it because you do sometimes have a ribbon that has 2 sides and you want the printed side or the non-printed side to show. Now we're going to do 3 on each side. 1, turn. Do it on the other side. This is the second one. Turn it. You're just flipping it to the other side. I'll just kind of show you, just doing that right there. Turn it. Now, probably want it just a little bit bigger. So we're going to do 3 more that are bigger. And you see we're kind of placing these. So we're going to do 1, side. Twisting every time. Wow, it's looking nice now, isn't it? And you can make your bows as big as you want to. You can also add more than 3 if you want to on that level. It doesn't matter. Cut it off. Then we're going to take, you can either do a wire or these Chanel's or pipe cleaners. Put it right where your thumb is. Just right where your thumb is. Turn it around. And then twist it. Get it as tight as you can. That way the loops won't come out. Adjust it a little bit. This will be good if you have to go to a funeral. It's a lady's funeral. You can bring a flower usually before. If you come a little early and give it to the funeral director, and he can put it where it needs to go. And you'll save yourself some money. Some florists, funeral designs are really too expensive. There you go. We do need to have some tape onto that. Okay. Now here comes the fun part. We're going to take and we're going to enhance it. And then when they see this, they're going to go, wow, that's nice. I didn't get any water. We're going to take these little water wells and we're going to cut our rose about the size we want it. And I'm going to have to get some water. Alright, I'm going to just take the top off the water well and just submerge it in the water. Then stick the top back on and then put it right here. And that gives the plant some water. I mean the rose some water. And then whoever gets this can eventually take it out when they figure out it's there. Now, if you have one, sometimes these are better, the ones with the little things to go down in the plant. I have a bunch of different kinds. There you go. Just push it down in the dirt. Isn't that going to be pretty? There you go. Okay, I'm going to use one of these with the spikes on it this next time. Now do this one lower. It just seems to make sense. You need to cut the ends off. If you've just gotten the flowers and haven't cut them and submerged them yet, cut the ends off. You might want to do that ahead of time. Cut them off and submerge them in some water for a little while. Just push it down in there. There you go. And this one's going to go right up here. It'll be the top one. That other one's going to be the lowest one. There you go. That's pretty in there. Now you can use any flower, of course, and you might need to do a different kind of flower or a different color for a man. Or you can do white. We are taking the buds off the outside off of these. Some of them don't look great. It makes it more like a bud. Still has plenty to open up. Let's see, we're going to make that like that. So we need to cut that off a little bit. Sometimes it's difficult to find a little place, but work on it. There you go. And you can do as many or as little as these as you want to, of course. Okay, let's check the outside petals again. And as you get closer to the bottom, you might want to put them closer together. That's just floral design. And you can also put them all the way around if you want to. We could stick one in the back. Let's see. Kind of where you'd still see it. It's peeking through the other ones. All right, now you don't have to use all the same flowers, of course. That one broke. Good to have some flowers that have good hardy stems, because it's hard to push them in there. Ooh. Make sure it gets down in there. There it went. All right. You could do a lot of things. You could put hydrangeas in the bottom. Would be nice. Be a good plant to put in there. Almost looks like this is growing in there, doesn't it? putting something in the back is called finishing off. It's for the choir, is what they say. I think I've run out. I'm just going to put this one in there. There you go. That's all of those I have. There you go. That looks pretty nice, I think. Now, we're going to see about one more thing here. It's a little bird. If this is a remembrance, this might be cute. You could also put butterflies or anything the person who has passed, but maybe they had a favorite thing. That's white. But doves are always nice, white doves. And I'm doing this like, let's see, taller one. Just wrapping it around. Where's my tape? Well, the floral tape goes on there. There it is. I found it. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. And as you pull, it gets sticky, and you just wrap it around. All right. And you can put this as high up as you want it. Low, wherever you think it looks nice. Okay. Then, you know, you do want to have an enclosure card if it is something. And I'll tell you a secret about the enclosure cards. The little cards that's inside this envelope, put 2 in there if you can. Because one sometimes goes in a book that goes to the family, and then the other one goes to the funeral home. So, you know, you might want to have 2. And you can also get a second one of these and wrap it with wire and the green tape, just like we did the stick, if you need it. Having a good front is good because that way you can